Well, joining us now to tell us more about the world of investing and how that compares to the Olympics is Brendan Caldwell, Director of Caldwell Securities Ltd. Brendan, always great having you on Forum Daily. Welcome back.
Great to be here, Nima. Sounds like a big topic.
It is. Now, prior to Vancouver in 2010, Brendan, as a country, investing in the Olympics has been tricky. So during the Montreal and Calgary Games, Team Canada didn't actually win any gold medals. But was it worth the investment overall?
Well, the gold medals are a part of it. I mean, winning is great. I mean, Canada were happy with bronze and silver. But I think the risk with the Olympics, it's very much like an undiversified portfolio. It is really putting all one's eggs, all a country's eggs in one basket. And the smaller the country, the bigger the risk. So Canada in 76, Montreal and Calgary in 88 were big risks. And while they didn't pay off in gold medals, I think there was some benefit. Probably more for Calgary than Montreal. But for a country like Athens, a small country that pours billions of dollars, and the price of the Olympics has gone nowhere but up, a small country pouring billions of dollars in the Olympics, it can take years to recover if the investment doesn't go well. So buying the Olympics is like buying an undiversified portfolio from that perspective.
And when it comes to investing, Brendan, everyone wants a quick return with no downside. But if you look at the athletes, it's years of dedication and mindset. So how does all of this relate to the world of investing?
Well, I think you're right. If you compare it to track and field, investing is much more like a much more like a marathon than it is a sprint. Although both sprinters and marathoners spend years honing their skills and developing their technique, and it does take years to get where you want to be, either to the Olympics, winning a gold medal at the Olympics, or having the investment portfolio. I think, though, the similarity, you have to have in mind what your goal is. Is it to make the Olympics? When it comes to your money, is it to be able to retire, to buy a house? All money's meant to be spent. And so if you know what your money is going to be used for, if you have a clear goal in mind that you can articulate to yourself, to your partner, and to other people, then I think you're much more likely to achieve it.
And in this year's Games, Brendan, the Canadian women have been leading in the medal count, dominating the Tokyo Olympics, yet the financial industry is male-dominated. So how does that speak towards the gender dynamics in both fields?
Well, I think the women are doing wonderfully well. I mean, obviously, everybody here in Canada is cheering for Christine Sinclair and the women's soccer team, which go tomorrow, I think. But what I found in the investment business is that, yes, fewer women choose to, say, become investment advisors. I'm not sure the reason. It's not for want of our industry wanting more female investment advisors, because those that do choose to become investment advisors do very well. There's a trust factor, there's a dedication, there's a refusal to fail that has stood the vast majority that I've seen that have made the choice to become investment advisors stood them in good stead. So I guess like an Olympic athlete, if you really dedicate yourself to a thing, to a calling, to a profession, you can succeed. And that's what I've seen with women in the securities business.
All right, Brendan, just about a little over a minute left, but investors always think that they can make money quickly on their own. But like the Olympics, this is a team initiative. So why is it so important for investors to have a team approach to their portfolios?
Oh, it is very much a team. I mean, even a solo event like a sprint or any other event where it's just one athlete on the field or in the endeavor, there is a whole, not just one coach, but a whole team of people behind them to get them to that point, nationally and personally, locally. And so too with investing. Even the great investors like a Warren Buffett type, they may be the one that gets the gold medal at the end, or in the case of investing the money, but Warren Buffett and I just equated myself to Warren Buffett there, but all investors that have any success in this market have a team of people that they work with. And that should be true for private investors as well. To try and do it on one's own leaves you at a great disadvantage to the teams that are out there trying to make money for their clients.
Some good points there, Brendan. Thank you again for joining us on Forum Daily today.
Thank you, Nima.